So this is where you hide, huh? This one's, that's the only mic that's it. Am I good? Hello? If you could all have a seat, please, we'll get started. And don't be alarmed by the fact that the band is not here. They're going to be coming in from the front door, okay? So we'll get started in a minute. So, buongiorno a tutti. Buongiorno, welcome. Before I introduce, hang on, I'm just getting, sorry, one second. There are some people that they want. I tell you what, to kill time a little bit, I want to mention something. You might be wondering, well, why Sicilian folk music? Right? Why Sicilian folk music? So I did a little research, and I came up with a quote. And I think it is very, very telling, very revealing, informative. It says something like this: Sicilian folk music isn't just entertainment. It's oral history, identity, and resistance. Right? It's oral history, it's identity, and resistance. For many Sicilians and Sicilian Americans, it carries a sense of pride, memory, and belonging that's deeply emotional. That's why this concert, to me, is very important. Now, I think I have the understanding that we should begin. So again, buongiorno a tutti. Before I introduce you to Tom, Dr. Tom Cimarusti, who many of us know, I would like to first ask you to turn off your cell phones or silence your cell phones, please. Then if you would, please, let's thank Suzanne and Gary Mead for all the work that they did. Many days and nights went into making this possible, so thank you, Gary and Suzanne. Finally, I'd like to make an appeal. Everything we do at ICS, from our programs to afternoons like this, happens because members volunteer their time and talents. We're all volunteers. Whether it's the Amicizia group, whether it's our board, whether all our committee heads, we are all volunteers. So, we volunteer our time and our talents. We are currently looking for members to serve on our board and committees, and fresh ideas are always welcome. So if you're interested, please speak with any board member or with me directly. Okay? So now, let me introduce you to Dr. Tom Cimarusti. Tom is a music historian and talented musician himself. Some of you may recall just a couple of weeks ago at the Bellini Opera, he provided commentary before we began that concert. He's a very talented man and a very good communicator, you will see. Tom Cimarusti received his PhD from FSU, and he's currently a professor of music history there. His research includes 18th and 19th century Italian opera and song and chamber music. He's an avid accordion player. You'll get to see him play the accordion in a few minutes. And he's performed with the Tallahassee Symphony, the Naples Philharmonic, and for university events. He has been a recipient of numerous research grants and excellence in teaching awards. He lives in Naples with his wife Cindy, and they have their 2 boys with them here as well. Signore e signori, Dr. Tom Cimaruzzi will begin. Tom, please take it away.
Buongiorno. Benvenuti. Thank you all for being here. This is a wonderful crowd. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We are featuring, of course, with the Italian Cultural Society, the musical traditions of Sicily. And I thought would be the best idea to make this great is to bring musicians from Sicily. So here you have it, direct from the country, our country, Italy, and of course the big island of Sicily. They are from Sicily and are currently living in Greece, but they are true Sicilians. So today's concert, we feature the traditional music of Sicily. Of course, all sung in Siciliano. Va bene. So the first song that you heard, thank you.
La gran premio malato sparo, passa così che si persi la guerra, e per tanti giudizio sai si scarra,
che laudano mare e teni dalla terra, pensa la cosa prima che si sparla, mi chiasi tutto dire alla mia terra, con pali così giusti mai. bevi vino, cade te nello stomaco d'oro. Violenza d'un farrino, quando c'ha voluto latino, non c'è festa né pistino, tu sei monaca in farrino. Lo monaco da fatina, e c'è solo patonia, e la monaca ricata, c'è solo cinque bar, nella casa di Gesù, troppo tardi ne esci più. Ma avevi buona la vigna, avevi pani di legna, tutti vogliello bene, tutti navi si lo tieni, quando piove di mattina picchia la rata in bastimina, quando viene lo giornetto, lo promendo tutta lo letto, e la luna di gennaro, luce come lo giorno chiaro. Signor, rozzo che vedi, all'albire mi sono morte di sì, e si acqua non mannati, siamo persi e consumati, l'acqua di cielo sazia la terra, quindi piena di pietà, le nocilla che mi posano in terra, vieni fa la carità.
L'acqua di cielo sazia la terra, puntichina di pietà, i nostri lacrimi posano in terra, vieni fa la carità. Nesci su, Dio Santo salva tu, nesci sole sole, Dio Santo salva tu.
Nesci su, Dio Santo salva tu, e tu pugno di nuci, caricare picciritti, e tu pugno di renali, caricare cristiani, e tu pugno di poveri.
Grazie.
Thank you so much, grazie mille.
Here, the first song that we sang coming in here was una cantora de pescatore, sì. It was a salt miner's song, a salt miner song. So that was the first one as we were walking in. The second one, we didn't get a chance to explain, but we'll give it to you right now. The song that we just played was called I Proverbi, which, of course, it doesn't take an Italian to know what I Proverbi means in Italian, but it's proverbs, and it's a collection of proverbs in Italian, of course, in Sicilian here. Some of them we have here in America. One of the proverbs that you heard in Sicilian was the proverb, think before you speak. We all know that one, right? And the other one is that we must respect things that are sacred. And one of those things that was talked about in this I Proverbi song was the ocean. It's beautiful that we sing that song here in Florida, that we respect the ocean as we are land people, that we respect what is most sacred around us, and nature is one of them, and this song particularly refers to water. Va bene. The next song. Spiego io? Okay, the next song is called Mi votu e mi rivotu. There's my Sicilian for you. This is a love song, and it's a really it's a bolero, if you know what that term is. It's kind of a Spanish rhythm to it, but it's a song that it talks about being restless, especially for one who is longing for a loved one who is away. This is a song where, you know, you sleep at night and you're restless because your loved one is away. You're trying to contact her via letters or text messages, which of course probably didn't exist in the 50s, but she's not responding. And so this is a song of longing and of somewhat suffering.
It's one of the more older songs.
Ah,
From the 17th.
17th century song. So it's an old Sicilian song. And the term mi votu e mi votu means, yeah, being restless, constantly turning, right? Okay.
Passo le notti intere senza sonno e li visito vai contemplare li passo la notte fino a giorno Pittia non posso ora più dormire pace non navi più sappi tu cuore pace non navi più sappi tu cuore la 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 Paloma cammini mari mari
Mari mari,
ferma quando ti dico due parole quando ti tiro una pinna di stare tanto ti scrivo una lista d'amore di dici di mandai oggi a tu risposta caritia mai risposta caritia non hai mai la 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 la
Grazie.
I'd like to just share a quick story with you, if I can indulge you just for 1 second, to understand how it is that I found these musicians. Some of you know that I taught at Texas Tech University for a number of years. I was at Texas Tech in Lubbock, Texas, for about 8 years. And they have an incredible study abroad program there. They're sending students all over the world. And I was there for 8 years, and one of the things that I started there was a study abroad program for our students. And so I was taking students to Italy, I don't know, I probably took them maybe 5 times in the 8 years that I was there. So maybe every year or so. We would go to La Scala, of course. I would take them to Naples, Italy, because you got to go to Da Michele's. If you know Da Michele's, the pizzeria in Naples, it's one of the best pies in the world, I think. We took them there. We took them to Teatro alla Scala. So we took them all over the place. Venice, of course. And so we were in Rome. We were walking around the Colosseum. We were in Trastevere, where John Cabot University was, or I was teaching the class on opera history. And we're just walking down the street at night. Me and about 15 of my students are walking down the street, and I hear these 2 musicians playing on the street. These are street musicians, right? If you've been to Italy before, this is something that's very common. I told my students, let's go see who is singing this music. Because you can tell this lady here, Maria, has a very powerful voice. we stopped and listened to them for maybe 20 or 30 minutes. And I was so impressed by her, and the lady that she was with was a younger lady. Well, they were both very young. They still are very young. But the other lady who's not with us today, Viviana, played the organetto, which is like an accordion, but it has buttons on both sides. Maybe some of you have seen that. It's not a concertina. It looks just like this, but it has buttons on both sides. And so she was playing that. Anyway, I just listened to them for 20 or so minutes, and I had this idea. I said, you know what? I would like to bring you two to America. And I wish you could have seen the look on the other girl's face, Viviana. She started, Maria was a little more calma, tu era calma, ma lei, she started crying. This other girl started crying. And I said, Viviana, well, what's happened? She goes, oh, I've always dreamed of going to America. Because they've never been here. And so, make a long story short, I wrote up the grant at Texas Tech University. They came and did an incredible concert there for our students. We recorded an album in our studio, because we have a professional recording studio at Texas Tech University, and the rest is history. I've tried to bring them back here. I think they've been here 3 times already, and so they are incredible musicians. This is their livelihood. This is what they do. They play music. 4-hour concerts, mind you. We're only here for 60 minutes. So this is a very short concert for them, but it's a very beautiful way to celebrate the music of course, Sicily. So that's how I found them. That's my story. I'm going to stick to it. All right, this next song is called L'acqua intaccannata. Ah, there you go. One more time.
L'acqua intaccannata.
Okay, which means?
Water in the bottle.
Water in the bottle. Water in the bottle. It's a little tarantella, and it tells the story.
È la richiesta di nozze.
Ah, that's right. So this is a story about a gentleman who is about to get married to a bride, about to get married, and it's the story of him going to the father and asking for the bride's hand. Do you remember doing that, guys? I remember. You never did it? You just went for it. Okay. I remember that day when I went to my wife's dad and said, "Can I have your daughter's hand in marriage?" This is that song.
So now we will play a song called Shalom. So we are at the western side of Sicily, near Trapani, and up north from Trapani there is Favignana, that is a small island. And for many centuries there, it was tradition to fishing the tunas. So how they fish the tunas? They went many people inside far in the sea, and they did a circle of nets where the tuna fish enter inside in the period of May or June. And when there were many fish inside, they closed the nets and they killed all the tunas. And it was a cruel imagine, but also a sacred imagine, and I think also one ecologic way to fish, because it was only in a very short period of the year where the tuna fish passed by. So now, at the end of the fishing, they used, or also during they used to sing this song that actually is a thanksgiving to the nature, to God, and to the fishes, the tunas. Shalom.
All right, we'd like to actually feature an instrument. We promised the committee that we were going to bring an indigenous instrument, of course, from Sicily. And the instrument that that Maria plays that is not ubiquitous, or I'm sorry, it's not typically just Sicilian. It's an instrument that we find all over the world. I'm sure some of you have heard of it because you can probably buy this at the dollar store. And it's called the mouth harp. He's heard of the mouth harp. Some of them refer to it as the Jaws harp. It's also referred to as the Jews harp. And so it's a very, very unique instrument, and we hear it a lot in Sicily. So this particular instrument, Maria is going to, maybe we'll explain to you how it works, and then we're going to play the song, because I'm assuming that many of you may not have heard of this instrument, and I would assume that you'll probably never hear it again. So this particular instrument, It's a very small instrument. It's made out of cast iron metal. Cast iron metal. And you can see that it's round, and then it has a little tiny piece of metal that kind of flings back and forth. Okay, so you take this piece of metal and you put it between your teeth, right? You put it between your teeth, and then with your diaphragm and your tongue, you're actually changing the pitch, if you will, of the instrument. What's really interesting about this thing, though, is that your mouth actually acts as a resonating chamber. It's the speaker. And so she puts this on her teeth, and she plucks it like this, and the speaker, your mouth becomes the speaker, and that's what projects the sound. So, it looks deceivingly simple. I tried this once. I have one in my office, and I used to run the Italian folk music ensemble at Florida State University when I was working on my PhD, and I remember me and my student tried this, and it cut our mouth. I cut my mouth, I cut my tongue, because again, if you come look at it, you're certainly welcome to come see it after the performance. It's a very, it's sharp, right? And it's metal, it's hard cast iron metal. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this. It's called, in Siciliano, come si chiama? Non mi ricordo. Maranzano. Maranzano is a Sicilian name, but I like this other term, scacciapensieri, which means that when you play this thing, you can imagine this thing's vibrating in your mouth, it's vibrating your head, and so the instrument in Sicilian is actually a way to throw away I pensieri. You throw away your thoughts, right? Just dump your thoughts, right? The vibrations are going to relieve you of thoughts.
And there is also another name that I remember now. It's an onomatopoeic name.
Oh, yeah.
It's Nangalaruni.
Nangalaruni.
Nangalangalang.
All right, here we go.
This song is a love song for this instrument. It's the love for this accattare vorria una virginetta di non tirato portanti e picari vedi di gioia mia quando si bella quando di sfoghi prima di toccare ma nella nascosti tanto pesa Canti una vez tirando ormai la tua volta mia fa caffè che io stanotte vive in mezzo mai piena per tutta fa ne riparlerei stanchia d'amore miei a portare ridiamo donne silenzi sveri rimangono rispetti umani ma mi soffreva l'anima a te quando si pensa a me ormai spacchiano le giorni alla cinza lì una maddalena testa utilizzava una corona Milano casa non si suado vera solo per italiana cammina camminato cammina a tutti io cavo mia
All right, this one we wanted to add to the program here. This is a song that's called "Cutu Disi," and it's just a beautiful waltz in D minor. It's kind of a very dark key. Do you want to explain una cosa delle parole?
The song means who told you that? Who told you that I want to leave you?
Who told you that I wanted to leave you?
In the town there was this voice circulating that...
It was a rumor.
Yeah, a rumor.
We're good at rumors, aren't we? Not Italiani, so no. Okay.
And he say, I don't want at all to leave you. It's better to die than to live.
Oh, it's better to die than to live without you. Oh, this is proprio una cosa italiano. See, it's very Italian. Yeah.
If you want, you can dance.
Faccio io.
So this is Vittina Crozza. It's one of the most famous Sicilian songs, and talks about a man that is walking around in the countryside, and all'improvviso,
Suddenly.
suddenly see a school of a man, and he gets impressed, and but slowly he starts to make questions about the death to this school. The music, al contrario,
In contrary,
it's very allegro.
it's very fast. Yeah, it's a polka actually.
Like in Brazilian music, there are always in Sicily this.
the yeah, the music doesn't match the lyric, is what we're saying. Yeah.
So, Vittina Crozza, canta Maria.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Facciamo. Okay, we'd like to explain to another. We'd like to explain a couple of things as we play some of these songs because, we want to learn something a little about this music, I suppose, as opposed to just listening to all of it. So we want to explain to this instrument that you're about to hear play by Maria. This instrument. Let's make you too. We'll let her talk, and if she gets confused, I'll do some translating. How's it?
English is not really fantastic, but I try. So the instrument we call it tamburello, and this instrument we have in all the South Italy, Sicilia, Calabria, Puglia, and Campania, and Basilicata. Yes. And it's a little bit different. I don't know, in Campania we have one is like this, and we have another more big without this, and this is more big. And another difference is the techniques which we play this instrument. I don't know. In Sicily, for play Sicilian tarantella, we play like I do slowly for you understand. We play like this. It's more fast, come si dice, il giusto tempo.
Yeah. So that was slowly. Here's the correct tempo. Yeah.
The time is tum ta 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 tum ta 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 tum ta 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 tum ta 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 tum. This is a Sicilian tarantella. But if you go to Calabria, it's like this. With the hand, you see, before I play, now I play.
It's more jumping.
Yes. In Puglia, it's really different because it's more fast. The taranta, they have the taranta. You know what you say, the spada.
Yeah, the tarantula.
The tarantula. The history say the tarantula,
They bite.
the woman, and the woman for take out all the
The venom.
the poison, start to dancing really fast. So for this is really fast, and this is like this. Slowly is this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The movement do only the pulso.
The wrist.
Is this. It's not this. Is this. And after fast is this.
Bye, bye.
And last, in Campania, they have the tamburiata. It's really nice. The songs, what would you say, il canto.
See, the songs.
Songs, and also the dancing is amazing. I hope if you go in Napoli, around Napoli, there are a lot of party, a lot of festival, traditional festival, they dancing all together, it's amazing. And is this.
che bello nonna mamma della mia. Stammi suonava bello di rosa, stammi suonava bello di rosa. Uè chi lei lo meglio scior, chi lei lo meglio scior, chi lei lo meglio scior. Oh maravilla. Oh maravilla è fatta per i santi, oh maravilla è fatta per i santi. Quell'inferno è fatta per, l'inferno è fatta per, l'inferno è fatta per chi fa l'amore.
Bellissima. È di Campania questa, è di Campania. Well, I think we would have, we would have, we had to do something from Naples, Italy. We went to Campania for just a couple of minutes here to demonstrate something from that part of Italy. So in short, I hope you understood that in short, each part of southern Italy, from Calabria to Apulia, Sicily, has their own rhythm according to the drum that you see here. And so that's what she was just demonstrating, the different rhythms of the different parts of southern Italy. We don't see that so much in the north. As many of you may know, the tradition of Italian folk music is much, much stronger in the south than it is in the north. So if you go to Italy, make sure you go to Salento or Puglia or Sicilia to hear the traditional music. It's kind of hard to find it, I think, in the northern part of the country. So, facciamo mafia? Ma.
So now I want to explain a little bit something about the history of Sicilian music, because Sicilian music takes influences from all the Middle East, actually from the Spain, so also from flamenco, and from the Napolitan music, and generally from the European music. For this reason, we have also many vals. And so in Sicily, for every kind of work, for every kind of situation, for love, for fighting, and for eating food, and from collecting vegetables, fishing tuna, or everything, there were many songs, and depends where in Sicily, so east, south, north, center, the songs and the way to dance and to play also with the voice was a little bit different. There was a lot of variety. This we can say slowly that begins the modern world. So after the first and then after the Second World War, all this richness, rich tradition, slowly we start to lose it. And but thanks to some angels, we can say, we can still sing these songs here. Of course, many songs went lost, and there is nothing to do. But many others we still have, and you are listening to these songs in this day. For example, Shaloma, the song of the tuna fish, it's like a diamond for us. It was not easy to find it again. And other songs also. So one of these angels, she was called Rosa Balistreri, and she was a great singer. It's the most famous Sicilian singer, and she collected all these songs, traveling town by town in Sicily, and he made many big albums with these traditional songs. And Rosa Balistreri was a very strong woman with a very difficult life, lot of problems with the father, with the man, with the society, because she was a rebel, and she was a free woman in Sicily in the 50s and in the 60s. So she found a poet Ignazio Buttita, a poet from Bagheria, a wonderful town very near to Palermo. And together they create also new songs. Especially Ignazio Buttita wrote some poetic new songs, and Rosa Balistreri sing this song. Together with other musicians that I personally knew, some Tobio Vaccaro and Mimmo Lamantia. So now we are going to play one of these songs that is a song of rebellion against the church, the Catholic Church in that time, and the mafia that in that period they had agreement to control the population. So this song is called Mafia and Parrilla.
One of the lines in this, just so we get a little clear understanding, which is a very powerful verse in Sicilian, it references that the church raises the cross, and the mafia points and shoots. That's one of the verses that you'll hear in it. But the idea is, as he explained, kind of the conflation of the mafia and the church kind of working together back in the day. Yeah. Thank you. Well, we'd like to say a couple things before we play our last song here. We'd like to do a song that you probably have all heard. Now, I'm going to assume that many of you have been to the Olive Garden. I hope you don't go there too often. As you know, there are a lot better Italian restaurants than the Olive Garden. But if you've all sat through the Olive Garden at some point in your life, if you sit there for 1 hour and have dinner, you probably have heard this song 13 times over the course of that hour. This is a song, probably arguably one of the most famous of the Sicilian songs, and it's called Shuri Shuri. Now this song, if I understand correctly, Shuri Shuri, a shuri is a flower. In the context of, in Sicilian, it's a flower, like a plant, right? But in this particular case, a shuri is not a flower, it's a strophe of the song, it's the verse of the song. And the words, we would like you to sing along with our last song here. We need some audience participation because I'm going to, I assume again you've heard this melody before. Why don't you tell them the lyric that they're going to sing with us as we close our last song?
So is Shuri Shuri, Shuri di tutto l'anno.
Can you all say this with us? Shuri Shuri Shuri. Tutto l'anno. Yes? I think you got it here. I think the front row has it here. Yeah, I think the front row has it here. No? Sì, sì. No, facciamo. No, vedi.
Shuri, Shuri, Shuri di tutto l'anno, l'amorica mirastiti l'utorno.
Shuri, Shuri, Shuri li tutto l'anno.
L'amorica mirastiti l'utorno.
Okay, so the idea is if you can say shuri, shuri, shuri del tutto l'anno, then the rest of it you can go la 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 la. Okay. And then we'll all be happy. Va bene? Okay. All right.
Say something about the.
Oh, sì. Sì, sì.
So, we brought with us our CD. It's an album with 9 songs, and there we are 5 musicians with drums, tamburello, tamora,
Violin.
yes, violin, clarinets, Arabic lute, and 4 beautiful voices. And as you heard before, we live in Greece because we study also Greek music, and we study generally all the Mediterranean music. So in this CD you can find 3 songs from Sicily and South Italy, 3 songs from Greece, and 3 songs that original songs that I wrote, and we arranged all together. And yes. And if you want to support our project and our mission to spread the Sicilian and Mediterranean culture, you will find Christopher and us near to the door at the entrance, and you can leave a free donation, and you can take one of this CD with you.
Thank you.
And now we go with Shuri Shuri.
Yes, Shuri Shuri, flowers, flowers.
Thank you all for being here. We're going to turn the time over as we conclude. I think there's going to be some announcement. I personally like to thank the planning committee. I'm sure you know it's really quite an ordeal to put something like this together. So how about a round of applause for the planning committee? Michael, the president, I don't know where you are, Michael, but thank you all for having us. Ci vediamo a presto. Ciuri ciuri.
Una
People who did not, thank you. Before you leave, Phyllis is going to read off the names of people who may not have checked in. So can you just all wait 1 second? We have plenty of food. Like I said, I'm ready to serve the meatballs, so Phyllis. Phyllis, come on. Phyllis, come on. I need you to help me because I may not hear. Okay.
Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Elise.
Louder. Microphone.
Mr. and Mrs. Arturi. Mr. and Mrs. Elise. Mr. and Mrs. Cardillo.